scary.
What, my voice imitations?
Yeah, that one. Coming in hot.
This is not a test. There is no need for panic. Do not be alarmed.
Oh my God! No, God!
The off-track Syndicate is now controlling this frequency.
They can't close us down. We're pirates.
They will find a way. Governments loathe people being free.
Often imitated, but never duplicated. Accused of cultural appropriation. Yes, even by radio pirates. Millions of social media community standard violations. They dare to stand for the Constitution, liberty, freedom, faith, and your right to have a good time. Grab your drink and have a seat. Or don't. You are moments away from the greatest entertainment $20 can buy you downtown. The Off-Track Syndicate is on now.
Coming in hot. Chris, when you think of children's shows on television,
yeah,
what give me some shows that you grew up with or that your kids watch?
Well, the entertainment value of the shows when we grew up was amazing. Things like G.I. Joe and the Thundercats and Voltron. Ooh, Voltron.
You are a little younger than me, but Fraggle Rock. Right?
Yeah, okay.
Good. That you? That your age?
Wait a minute.
I've seen it.
Okay. I grew up with, the Sesame Streets, the electric companies.
What about Captain Kangaroo?
Absolutely. Hey, Mr. Green Jeans and
Mr. Green Jeans and Dennis.
What's the Mr. Rogers neighborhood?
Yeah, that was ahead of Chris's time there, wasn't it?
Right. Well, okay, Rusty, what were some of yours?
Well, you said Fraggle Rock, but that was not a Saturday morning.
I don't know what it was. It was after me, but I just.
Oh, well, anyway.
A Saturday morning cartoon was the Smurfs.
The Smurfs. Okay. Yeah. Some Scooby-Doo action.
That was good
Bugs
stuff.
Bunny Roadrunner, right?
And the Looney, what's that one? The Laugh Olympics.
I don't remember the Laugh Olympics.
Oh, the Animaniacs.
I don't know that.
The Laugh Olympics was.
It was a mixture of.
All the multiple cartoons. Crap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was awesome.
Well, I'll tell you this: the kids over in Denmark today, the 2020, the 2021s, have been subject to a little. There's some controversy, let's say. I guess. There's a program. It's a children's television show. I'll get it out one of these days, I promise. The character's name is John Dillermand. An animation starring a man with a penis so massive and flexible it can save children from danger, fetch objects from a river, and operate a pogo stick.
Wait, what?
Yeah. It's an animation.
This is a children's show, or is it animation?
It's directed at children. There's 13 episodes are available to watch. Do I want to tell everybody where you can find them? I mean, is everybody going to leave the show and go Google this? I don't know, but fair enough. It's you can watch on the DR Network's website, which that's what it says it's called. So, 13 shows.
Why?
Follows its titular character as he narrates an array of unexpected scenarios caused by his inexplicably huge genitalia.
So
Aneurysm
so
happening
the man,
everywhere.
Is the man naked,
Well,
or does he just have a bulge in his pants?
no.
I mean,
Oh no, it's quite larger than a. Okay, remember the old striped, looked like I guess bathing suits, right? Just red and white striped men's head to like neck to shorts, one piece, right? Full like a onesie.
oh yeah.
Okay, but there's also he's wearing that, and along with that, there is a place for his junk, which is longer than both of his legs put together.
That's just
It's dumb and weird and creepy.
heinous, grotesque.
So
Yeah.
the guy's nickname is Tripod, then, right?
But I don't think you could stand on it. It doesn't look like it could. You know.
Supposed
One
to be
said it
full of
looked really
superpowers.
soft and wiggly.
It looked like a striped worm. I don't know.
It was
Can he-
soft and wiggly like a giant gummy worm.
Can you use it as a pogo stick?
Well, no, he says it could operate a pogo stick. I don't. What do you have to do? You just have to hang on with two hands. I mean, what are you doing? One-handed tricks now with the? Yeah, I don't know. Doing the old.
Hey, but speaking of children's programs and penises, do you remember? I never thought I would say that in one sentence. Do you remember that show? Probably around our age. I'm not sure if Chris would remember, but remember Mr. Body,
No.
where he had a bodysuit on, but it showed his intestines.
Yes, I do. Was that what that was called?
Yeah, his name was Mr. Body, and I remember always looking for the.
Well, I don't. Yeah.
I was always looking to see if you could see
You were looking for the sixth toe.
his kidneys.
His pancreas was showing.
I wanted to see how many kidneys he has, because I have 3, and I wanted to see if anybody else had
Maybe this
3.
cartoon is just about that one guy that we did a story about him a while back. He almost got arrested for because they thought he had stuffed a bunch of stuff down his pants. What was his last name? Whitehurst.
That was the story Rusty did. I remember that.
Yeah, Whitehurst.
Yeah. What you remember his name?
Yeah. Well, Melissa asked for it like 6 times.
She wanted his address and phone
She
number.
wanted, yeah, she wanted to
Well,
know his
he's in
address.
England, so I mean, I don't know where country he lives in.
You not a throne of lies. In episode 1, for instance, the mustache Dillerman used his gigantic stripy organ as a lead for his dog, as a leash, but quickly finds himself inundated with requests from the neighbors to take their pets for a walk too. At another point in the show, he is stuck floating in midair after balloons are tied to his junk.
So what was this cartoon character's name again? Dildo Man?
No, it's John Dillermand. Dillermand.
Diller.
Not, yeah, it's,
Not
I don't know.
Dildo.
I don't.
With
know.
the mustache?
Yeah.
Do you have a porn stash?
That looks to be like there's a stash there. In another episode, he breaks a friend's vase with his penis. I mean, what?
That happened last Tuesday with me. And I was walking and bam.
Just stand back while I whip this out.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
So he has to, in this episode where he breaks the vase, he has to raise money to pay them back. And in a third, he uses it to steal an ice cream at the zoo. What? Wait, okay. And so now you're using your penis.
How does a penis hold an ice cream cone? Asking for a friend.
I
it's me.
don't know.
So you're saying he has a prehensile penis?
It's
It might have a
prehensile
thumb.
one.
I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
It's got a hook.
So
Is
is
he
this guy
just-
supposed to be a superhero or a supervillain? He's stealing ice cream
Well,
with his penis?
And now they're teaching children about stealing
with
along with a penis.
Well, men are evil.
No, they're not.
But I've heard.
You've been told you're evil. I'm check local listings on that. I don't know.
Okay, very well then.
And all women are right and are to be believed because they don't lie or something.
Whoa. The show's opening montage also shows him using his genitals to keep a lion away from a group of children. So now he's a superhero, or he's... I don't know. This is too much.
Does he wear a cape?
No, he wears that whatever era, and the hat too. The striped, the striped bathing suits. It's red and white, and he's got that same kind of hat on. It looks like he's
got a hat on.
A hat on. That's not an accent for hard on. Just saying.
I'm kind of triggered by this whole thing because I believe they're trying to set unrealistic standards for men that women are going to be looking for. And
you mean like porn?
No.
What?
Anyway.
Well, these girls are going to grow up and they're going to, expect a boyfriend that can operate a pogo stick and, steal them an ice cream cone with their penis. And
it's going to be a whole generation of disappointment.
I was just going to say there's going to be a whole world full of disappointed women. Mm-hmm.
There's going to be women that are now disappointed just like men were after reading, Penthouse Forum in their teens.
I can't help but notice your chest, Melissa. That's a fine looking shirt you got there.
Oh, this is old school. This is
hey, we need to get that over to Rusty because we're whoa.
Hey,
I'm sorry. What was I saying?
I had Mitch.
The train just fell off.
Rusty wants you to itch some more. So no, we need to get that over to Rusty so we can put onto our new merchandise up on Teespring. Again, go over to the Facebook, click shop now on Off Track Syndicate Facebook page.
I'm sorry.
The new stuff.
I got to read this from Leslie. She said nowadays he'd be emasculated and turned into a vagina.
Oh my gosh. That'd be a deep V, just saying.
Turned inside out.
We have Mr. Dan Maynard is watching, and
hey, Brian Clark's on too. Hope you're doing well there, Brian.
Yeah, buddy. Hope you're doing good. Miss Holker, Leslie Holker, that one chick in San Antonio. What's her name?
Tech Roo says that kangaroos have prehensile penises.
Sam over.
I think that's
great. Now I'm going to Google that after the show.
Goki, what's up, Jason?
Jason, hi, Jason.
A lot
Erica
of comments about
said
Sean.
An erectile defender.
What did you say, Chris?
A lot of comments about Sean knowing an awful lot about cartoons with big penises.
That's because I'm reading the story.
Okay. I'm just relaying the info from the listener.
Yes.
Gucci has dropped in. What's up, brother?
Rocky.
Rocky heard there was a story about a big penis, and now he's here.
Yeah, well.
He's got competition? Is that what you're saying?
I'm trying to catch everybody that's in the room over there. I'm scrolling. Miss Jessica Wilkin. Miss Jessica.
Beryl Sig.
Sig's in there?
Yeah, Siggy. He's in the Mojo chat room.
The Mojo chat. Damn it. Yeah, we get them split, and yeah. You watch that one, I'll watch this one.
Rocky with an eye is in the YouTubes, and Erica, Timmy, John
Kloppenberg.
He said he doesn't need to watch a cartoon dick. If I wanted to see huge dicks, I'll look at pics of Obama and Biden.
Oh,
I thought those were boobs, not dicks. But I guess I need to get my
they're not smart enough to be
anatomy.
Leslie got her derailed hoodie yesterday. Leslie, we're going to need some pictures.
Yes, we are.
Put them up on the Facebooks.
Yes. And like I was saying, go over. We didn't get quite finish that. It seems every couple days we've been putting something new up there. I mean, of course, and they all got, the Off Track Syndicate stuff on there, but different configurations, different, there's shirts, there's t-shirts, there's women's, couple different kinds of women's shirts, tank tops,
scoop necks.
Yep. The hoodies. You can get a premium hoodie, a regular hoodie. There's a zip up hoodie now. There's some things over there, so you can go check all those out if you would. Melissa, what do you think that is your best attire if you're going to go rob a bank? Like, what would you wear to a bank robbery?
I would wear, if I were going to, pantyhose, or is that for my head?
Oh, wait, I got to see this. Keep talking.
I would have to say all black and a mask and pantyhose.
Fishnets, right? Yeah.
I'd wear fishnets underneath black 511 pants a sports bra for sure, a tank top, and a black hoodie.
You're going to be awfully hot.
Yeah, sports bra.
And you're going to
it's gonna be hot.
Why? It's wintertime.
Oh, okay. Well, check local listings. Absolutely. But so you wouldn't like wrap tinfoil all over you?
No.
Like wear a tinfoil suit, right? No?
No, that's some hokey crap. What?
Well, that's what the bank robbers in Brazil, they wore that.
That is
the
hot
disguise. See the duo, they covered themselves head to toe in aluminum foil.
Well, I think that's also to
they were
protect
aliens
against
or something.
protect against the COVIDs.
No, it's because they didn't want the alarm to be. It didn't notice them because they had foil on. The alarm didn't, but there's also cameras in the building.
Oh,
so it didn't. Yeah, it says
the heat sensing of the thing. So that worked, huh?
Yeah. Well, it says the two believe their improvised outfits would beat the bank's alarm system and stop it from sounding. They wanted to make sure the alarms didn't detect their presence by using the aluminum foil. Astonishingly, that's a word. The robbers, it appeared to work, actually, their plan with the aluminum foil. It worked.
but there's a story about it, so something went wrong.
Yeah, well, their alarm. It did not sound the alarms.
They didn't get caught?
No, they got caught, but it didn't trigger the alarms. Yeah, because they're, it wasn't quite like Harry Potter where they put the stuff on and no one can see them, because there's still cameras in the building and people are watching them at headquarters.
So your motion detectors, which is what they were trying to keep from setting off, and obviously they were successful, they don't actually detect motion per se. It detects changes in heat in the room. So the aluminum foil
reflects.
Well, not only that, but it would dissipate your heat evenly or quickly, or cover it. Aluminum foil is a heat sink.
Yes.
It removes heat very, very fast. So obviously it kept the cameras from detecting a heat change in the room, which is...
Well, like Leslie said, it got foiled.
They got foiled.
That's the joke of the night, I think.
Way to go, Leslie.
So they fled empty-handed, leaving behind all their blowtorches and all their other implements that they were using to try to crack the safe open, But hold on, let me back up here. They fled empty-handed on Sunday morning, today, and this is in Brazil. So yes, today they remain on the lam, actually. Third man has been reportedly arrested after being accused of being the pair's lookout, though. So I'm sure he'll spill the beans. And
did he get the wrong text? Did he come out wearing saran wrap?
Probably. And boy, was he sweaty. He lost about 25 pounds waiting for these guys after they didn't show up. Where are you at? Yeah.
Yep.
Melissa, how long is it? How long is your science pitches tonight?
Pretty short.
You want to get that now?
Yeah.
And now, time for Off Track's most serious, hard-hitting segment. Mostly because we don't do serious or hard-hitting.
It's science, bitches.
Yo, bitches, it's science.
It's science, bitches.
Yeah, science, bitches.
So, I had a couple of different stories, but during show prep, or what you would call show prep, Sean told us a story, and that's what prompted me to do this one. So, when you are, some of you guys have wives, so you don't do laundry. The wives do, right? Anyway, if you see a sock near the washing machine, how do you know?
I often do the laundry right now because...
that's a good boy.
Yeah.
Good job.
Rusty?
What?
What is this word you speak of?
Laundry. If you see a sock like in the laundry room, how do you know if it's clean or dirty?
If it's, okay, so I think if it's clean, it'll lay flat.
That's an interesting theory.
Well, yeah, because if it's been worn, it's
you wear your socks so long that they stand up by themselves when you're done.
Oh no! I mean, if you wear a sock for a day, it's not going to be perfectly flat like they are when they're clean.
Okay.
Depending on your socks, I suppose. I don't know. Mine socks do. When I wash them, they come back flat.
Okay.
Anyway, why?
Okay, that's valid. Well, apparently this story comes out of China. It says stinky socks are no fun to be around, but they could actually make you sick. In this case of one man in China, he repeatedly, deeply sniffed his socks after wearing them all day, and he developed a fungal lung infection.
Okay, that.
And
really?
This isn't common, but it does happen where people, well, of course, if you ingest fungal or spores, you're going to get sick, but people actually do this. I mean, I know people smell socks.
Right. Why?
I don't know. Well, I've heard this before, especially from my sister, and she's not here to defend herself, but like when she passes gas, flatulates, shoots a bunny, farts, whatever, she likes to smell of her own brand.
Come on.
And everybody does. So I'm wondering if some people have that same love or that olfactory excitement from their socks.
My facial expressions always give it away. That's disgusting.
Smells are very, very strong. Grocery stores, different department stores actually use smells to, bring you back or kind of bode you into buying stuff.
They stimulate memories more than any of the other senses.
And also, have you ever seen how when you're walking your dog and they find something that they really, really love the smell of, they will throw their body on it and just start writhing around on it because they want to smell. I mean, it's
like poop. I think we did this one.
Wait, hold on. Like poop. You did not just say poop.
Poop.
Talking about dogs, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll let that. Yeah.
It's always been dead stuff with my dogs.
God, that is so gross.
Wallow on it, but I don't.
Well, dogs have interesting. Well, because they can smell much better than humans, but it's sometimes talked about if we drive by like McDonald's or Burger King and you can smell the burger, like you just smell one thing, you can describe something, but a dog could pick out the top bun, the bottom bun, the burger, the lettuce, the ketchup, like every piece is an individual scent to them. That's why they're so good at detecting drugs, bombs, cadavers, whatever. So
yeah, I'm just over here. You described what was that? Was that a Big Mac or a Whopper?
2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, and a sesame seed bun. Yes, I did.
The dogs spell my special sauce.
Well, you need to keep that away from your dog. Just saying.
Thank you.
I might have to call somebody if you keep talking like that.
And that's how Sean's dog knows if the socks are clean or not.
He doesn't have to put the sock on his door. The dog knows not to come in.
Oh.
And that they've, say that they have trained some dogs, and it only like certain particular dogs can do this, but sniff out the cancer.
Yeah,
you can teach a dog to sniff out anything.
Yeah,
I think cats have that sense also. Maybe it's not the smell, but just another sense that they can.
Yeah, but you can't train a cat to do it.
No, you can. You can teach a cat. You've seen it. It's on YouTube, right? It's on the Googles and stuff. You can go teach a cat to use the toilet instead of the litter box. You've seen it. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah, the documentary.
Yeah. How to teach a cat to
Meet
shit.
the Fockers.
No, well, yes, I forgot about that, right?
Yeah.
That was a good flick. I need to watch that again.
Hilarious. No? Mm-hmm. And I think cats have something weird in their brain. I don't know if it's their brain chemistry or their body. physiologically, but the reason they always land on their feet is because they have two different, I want to say it's brains, like both sides of their brain works at once to keep their paws down.
Squirrels do too. I watched a thing. Actually, my son was showing some of us about a squirrel always lands on his feet too. And he got catapulted and it kind of started to flip him like cartwheel through the air. And it showed it in slow motion where his eyes locked onto where he wanted to land. And his eyes never left that, but his body was still moving all around. And then he did the old tuck to move quicker, to spin quicker, and threw his arms out to slow himself down. Landed perfect.
That's cool.
It is cool. Yeah, I could do that. I should jump out of a plane like that.
Tech Guru says something about
I land on my feet.
Understanding foot fetishes and smelling because he's a kangaroo.
God, that is just that's just disgusting.
Oh, Valerie, I do too.
Okay.
She said she likes me up top.
All right. That's a good way to leave this section here. Guys, stick around. We'll be right back here. More Off Track Syndicate on the way. Yeah.
Kloppenberg says that cats can detect cancer too. They'd be like, "You have cancer. Feed me or die, and I'm going to eat you anyway."
Yeah.
Well, there's that.
That they say. I don't know how true it is, but and I love my cats dearly, but they say if you die in your house,
cats will eat you.
You had a dog, your dog will starve to death with you, or they know, but a cat will start to eat you.
I like they used to, or maybe they still do, depending on where you live. If there's some bad people who kill you, they'll throw you in the hog pen because they eat everything.
Oh yeah, they will.
Hogs will eat bacon. Just saying.
Yeah, the hogs will eat.
I mean, it's bacon. Why wouldn't you?
Right.
It's that good. Huh.
Yeah, bones and all.
I'm wearing. Yeah, I'm sure most of our folks have seen it. I'm wearing our new, one of our new shirts, the Off Track Syndicate, and this is the And to the Republic shirt. Here, let's see if I can get the back in here.
Jennifer Owens said dogs will eat you too. Nothing happened. Dang it! I want
because we live in a republic,
right?
We have
Sean Bowden's in there, and I just seen Miss Valerie. Hi, Valerie Jones.
There's a lot. There's a
Goki.
Which one are you looking at, Rusty?
I'm in the. Oh, boom! Hey,
coming in hot.
Here. Stephen Isles. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Illis.
You know, when I go to Subway and I rob the place by jumping over the counter to steal $100 out of the cash register and then flee out the door, you know what the first thing is you're supposed to do when you run out the door?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Look both ways.
Robbed anything.
No, you run back in and grab the sandwich you forgot.
What a dumbass.
Yeah, pretty much. In the surveillance, of course, caught the guy. 34-year-old Zach Miller jumped that counter, grabbed a bunch of money, fled, got outside and ran back in. Damn it, I forgot my sandwich. What a moron. What the? Absent-minded as all get out. A stupid
Especially if you're hungry.
Well, yeah. Did he ask
Don't you get absent-minded when you're hungry or moody?
He's hangry. He needs a Snickers, not a Subway.
I know. He should have had a Snickers.
Do you think he wanted them to give him the cookie too, and like some?
You got to get that white chocolate.
Macadamia nut.
Macadamia nut. That is the Subway cookie of Subway cookies, right?
Right.
Yeah,
I agree.
Raspberry or macadamia nut, I think it is. That's the shit.
White chocolate macadamia nut.
Yeah, this guy was subject to multiple active arrest warrants, as a matter of fact. He was nabbed, Knox County, Tennessee. And you know what? That's it on the story. That's all you need to say about how dumb this guy is. Doesn't need any other explanation. Dumbass came back for his sandwich. Got caught.
What kind of
The reason that bad things happen to you is because you're a dumbass.
Yeah, it doesn't say what kind of sandwich it was.
I find that with the white macadamia nut cookies, they're really, really amazing if you dip them in some APR coffee.
APR coffee, yeah. What a great combination.
American Pride Roasters.
Can you get those cookies at APR?
Ooh,
no.
We should talk to
Not
him.
yet.
Maybe he should make a.
Maybe you should start making cookies. American Pride cookies.
American Pride Roasters cookies. For dipping in the coffee. It's amazing. It really is.
They have chocolate.
Where do you find that coffee at, Rusty?
AmericanPrideRoasters.com. AmericanPrideRoasters.com.
Ooh, I always get to Jill's when he does the last one.
You've got me distracted.
Whatever.
All right, slow internet.
So I'm wondering if that Subway sub was probably one of the veggie ones.
It was a meatball sub. Come on.
Okay, so
It was a meatball.
I bet you it was. I bet you.
He's kind of a douchebag, so I'm thinking veggie or Subway Club.
Yeah, because the meatball.
Bologna. He had
love
bologna.
Dan Maynard is imagining eating a cookie right now. Is that a euphemism, Dan? I think it is.
Yeah. Is it Maynard or Menard?
Maynard. I like Menard better. It sounds a little more.
Little uppity.
Yeah, a little classy.
Daniel Menard.
Daniel.
And our entire audience is on their way to Subway now to get a cookie. All 5 of them.
Pause.
Miss Sarah Nichols. What's up, Miss Sarah?
You're waiting, right, Rusty?
I'm still waiting on my nudes. I was just saying.
What was that, Mr. Body? That Melissa
Mr. Body. Yeah.
She's gonna put that suit on and send you pictures. Careful.
Hell yeah.
With all the muscles you can see in there.
Yeah, but Mr. Body was a man, so it comes with a penis.
Oh no! Well, we don't want that. That's a little disturbing in itself. Again, right there. I don't cancel that, Sarah. Cancel.
Have you ever feared walking through a park, Sean?
I'm sorry. Have I ever what?
Feared walking through a park.
Feared?
Right.
Kind of scared.
No, not
afraid
that I can recall.
Feared.
Because people in New York City are apparently afraid to go walking through the park.
Like Grand
Central Park or whatever that big one.
I'm thinking Central Park.
Central
Station, Central Park. Right. Okay.
It's a dangerous place right now.
Really?
Why?
There's blood everywhere.
Oh,
From the Associated Press. Aggressive squirrels are attacking New York City residents.
Well,
aggressive squirrels?
Yeah.
You know, I gotta say, you know what it was before a park?
Huh.
The forest.
Okay,
we made it a park. We invaded their home. I'd be a little pissed off too, maybe.
Well, they're getting a little militant now.
Aggressive squirrels, so they wearing like little tiny leather jackets with little tiny switchblades.
Yeah,
they're dancing around like the.
They got tattoos and they're wearing black masks. They're the
West Side Story action.
They're listening to Beat It. There's one in the back with a boombox.
Beat it.
F the police.
Yeah, these are some dangerous squirrels. Residents of a Queens neighborhood are dealing with a squirrely threat. Some people in New York City's borough Reggio Park say an aggressive squirrel has jumped out at them and bit them in the last several weeks.
That's nuts.
Say it isn't so.
So they're wrestling with the snow, and there's blood everywhere, and their fingers are getting chewed on. Eventually, he got away.
Wait, hold on. Why are you putting your fingers near a freaking squirrel's mouth?
He was trying to get him off of him. It was like an MMA cage match, he said, and I lost.
You don't shoe a squirrel like this. You shoe a squirrel like
Well, no. Let me tell you this. Yeah, you get an aggressive. I've seen an aggressive squirrel.
That will go for your face.
But not only that, they have little hands. They can freaking hold on, and you really have to, So yeah, if they're
sharp
aggressive,
little claws.
I was in a band called Aggressive Hands.
I'll tell you what'll fix this right now. They'll never do it. I'll tell you what'll fix it. A gang of 12-year-olds with pellet guns will completely clean that place out.
Chris,
now,
you
that
need
sounds
to come
like a lot of
clean.
fun.
You're being called out.
Say that again, Melissa.
Chris, you need to come clean.
I have to come clean?
Yeah, you're being called out.
Oh, boy. What
About what?
He stole a story.
I did steal the story. I didn't say it was my story. I stole it from Room 13.
Okay.
It's funny because the story about
Room 13 found it for me.
Yeah,
the city's public health department advises they have hired trappers and there are no reported cases of rabies just yet. However, they have several tips for how to avoid being attacked by a rabid or a crazy aggressive squirrel.
Pellet gun.
No, they advise you to stay at least 6 feet away from them.
Oh my God, we're social distancing from squirrels now?
Yes, we're social distancing from the squirrels now.
Really?
Don't feed them. Don't get them wet after midnight.
They're gremlins. They're going flying. If I can get a hold of one, it's right in the water.
That's the first thing I'm going to do with my squirrel. I'm getting it wet after midnight.
According.
I don't think that means what you think that means.
Oh.
Everybody's ringing their bell for Melissa's comment.
According to the CDC, there's nothing to worry about here.
Okay.
And
Melissa was in a band called Wet Squirrel.
It was just a mascot. I played the triangle.
Ding, ding.
Ding.
Hat tip to Room 13. Thank you very much for that story. That was nice.
Oh my goodness. I just did that, didn't I? Clicking on the wrong thing. Okay. Go ahead, Rusty.
John Bowden said the squirrels are wearing their Antifa hoodies. That's how you can tell the bad squirrels from the good squirrels.
So Antifa.
That's awesome. I'm glad
Antifa radicalized the squirrels.
Rusty, you have your days?
I do. Let's see. For January 10th, we have, it is National Classroom Day? No, wait a minute. Dang it. I lost it. Where'd it go? Oh, it's National Oyster Rockefeller Day. Oysters
Rockefeller.
That's
great in New Orleans.
What is it?
It's oysters Rockefeller.
So
you Rockefeller.
Okay, National Oysters Rockefeller Day recognizes a dish so rich there was only one man's name this dish could bear. At least that's the story, according to the chef who so masterfully created this in the French Quarter. In 1889, a renowned kitchen of Antoine's, this guy.
And where is Antoine's?
In New Orleans.
Yes.
Jules Alciatori. I don't know. I'm going for the.
I like how you pronounce it.
And now, big words with Rusty Lugnuts.
Just let it roll off your tongue.
Names don't count as big words. Developed a recipe for baked oysters on the half shell with sauce and breadcrumbs that would earn the name Oysters Rockefeller. A dish so rich, Alciatori himself admitted, "I know of no other name rich enough for their richness." So there you go. That's why it's got it. Well, other restaurants serve similar dishes. Only historic Antoine's. Am I pronouncing that right?
Antoine's. If he would have made it now, it would have been oysters musk, which would have sounded gross. Because
like
Elon Musk just surpassed Bezos as being the richest person in the world.
Oh,
I almost said richest man, but I want to piss off any of the girls. Why are you saying richest man? Richest person in the world. He's went past Jeff Bezos. But I digress. Sorry, Rusty.
It's okay. Food Network's Alton Brown even told us on Good Eats that
had an encounter with
Alciatori took the recipe to his grave, and while others have tried to determine the finer ingredients, only Antoine and the Alciatori family have the authentic recipe. Having served over 3.5 million orders of oysters Rockefeller and counting, Antoine's recipe has withstood the test of time.
That's BS. You don't keep that secret. I hate secret recipes.
So it is also National Sunday Supper Day. Today, Sunday Supper Day encourages families to gather around the table, enjoy a meal and conversation together. Well, you can't. I mean, we got a social distance. You're going to have a 20-foot long table. Melissa's got one, 20-foot long table. But
well, 2 weeks ago, it had a stripper pole attached to it.
So I hear.
Wished you would have took more pictures. Save the Eagles Day. Each year, January 10th, Save the Eagles Day reminds us of the majestic raptors that soar above the earth, whether they are well populated or endangered. Due to the work of scientists and the public, the bald eagle was removed from this list in June 2007. Poaching, pesticides, and other dangers continue to threaten the eagle populations today.
We got to get those eagles some toupees.
Right? Poor thing.
They just totally identify as being bald all the time.
The men's club or something, right? Or what is it?
Or like Chris's hat.
We get him, yeah, a little hat.
Oh, that would look sharp.
Would be cool. Well, the day started as a way to save a specific pair of bald eagles and raise the awareness about the species. The it's grown to encompass all species of eagles. Approximately 60 species populate the world. Most are found in Eurasia and Africa, North and Central and South.
Easy for
you.
You
Been hanging around me for a while?
Oh, yeah, most are found in Eurasia and Africa.
My what?
North
in
Central,
Eurasia,
South America, and Australia.
Get out of my
14 species. No eagles are found in Hawaii.
Most of them are dead, aren't they? No,
what,
Don
eagles?
Henley's still alive. Right?
I'm like, no, there's a bunch of them right
Joe
out there in the
Walsh.
trees in the river.
He's good. Okay.
Well, he's alive, but he's not quite with it.
He's kind of on the
He's on the after
yeah.
effects of the drugs.
Okay.
Yeah. Rusty.
Keith Richards' program.
So he's pickled.
Squirrel.
Pickled Richards.
Also,
like pickled Dick.
National Bittersweet Chocolate Day.
No, I'm not a fan. Sweet, yes, not the bitter.
If you're going to turn it into, sweet.
I love the dark chocolate.
I've heard that about you.
What percentage of cacao are you?
72, 82. I think 85 will be the highest I'll go. But I like it with the salt where it has the big crystals of salt or the ones with salt and cayenne pepper.
Oh, yes. Now, I would do that in a heartbeat.
Well,
yes.
We did buy some 70 and some 80%, and but we used it and and sweetened it, and when you do it, it's different. It's good. It's freaking.
How did you guys use it?
How'd you do it?
Tell me. How did you use it?
I would have to ask Judy.
Did anybody get tied up?
All right. Do you have any burn marks?
I don't. Moving on.
Okay.
Chocolate lovers, it is time once again to celebrate annually Bittersweet Chocolate Day. It comes from the seed of the tropical. Here we go. Theobroma cacao tree. Cacao, which has been cultivated for at least 3 millennia, is grown in Mexico, Central America, and South America. The earliest known documentations of the use of cacao seeds is around 1100 BC. The cacao tree seed has an intensely bitter taste and must be fermented to develop the flavor.
Does it seem kind of odd? I mean, okay, so I know everything has to have a starting point, but it seems to me that chocolate, it's 3,000. Would you say 3,000 years old? That seems kind of young for something that's natural, like it comes from a plant, and they.
How old is coffee?
I think it's a lot older, isn't it? I'm not sure, but I should too, actually. Well, here, let me Google that while you're reading, Rusty. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, you got to figure they had to figure out, because you can't just eat it and get that wonderful thing, because it has to be fermented, and then dried, cleaned, and then roasted. And then after roasting, the shell is removed to produce cacao nibs. I really like nibs. The nibs are then ground into cocoa mass, which is pure chocolate in rough form. Usually, cocoa mass is liquefied, then molded with or without other ingredients. This is called chocolate liquor.
Oh, I heard that story before. Okay.
So,
go ahead.
The chocolate liquor is then processed into two components: cocoa solids and cocoa butter. And then it goes on and nobody cares. So anyway, National Bittersweet Chocolate Day. Eat some damn chocolate, and bittersweet too.
I feel like I should go get some during the break. I have some of the American Pride Roasters brimstone chocolate.
I do too. Brimstone.
It's hot.
It's
like,
awesome.
Look, you just cut off a little sliver of it and you're good, because it doesn't. It's
Thank
hot.
you.
Okay.
I know.
Is it hot on the? Damn it! Is it hot on the back of your throat, or is it hot on your tongue?
I'd say on your
tongue.
Yeah, I think so. It's habanero. So,
but if you have it with red wine, like a dry red wine, like a cab or something like that, you'll get the tingly in your tongue and on the back of your throat at the same time. So that's
what I told her.
Amazeballs.
All right, so we attempted to make some spicy chocolate. And I guess it's fudge, if you really want to be technical about it, but whatever. But when you put it in your mouth and chewed it, there was absolutely no hot whatsoever. You didn't taste any hot on your tongue at all. Only after you swallowed, the back of your throat would freaking burn.
Okay, so I would equate that to the similarity of my barbecue sauce I make, and I call it recoil because it's got a kick on the backside.
Yeah,
right.
That's what it did.
Okay.
I don't know, but Rusty, I love your candy maker, because the candy that I've had from her is
amazing.
Yes, absolutely delicious. I had to hide the second bag because everybody plowed through the first one.
I haven't even had your wife's chocolate yet, so.
I haven't had her chocolate yet either. I've only had her candy.
Whoa. Huh. The story, as soon as I read this, I realized that Brad Staggs has actually talked about this before, and it's on Wikipedia, not knowing if it's true or not with the coffee. I will skip a little bit here, but the story of Kaldi, the 9th century Ethiopian goat herd. I think that maybe it's supposed to be goat herder. Anyway, who discovered coffee when he noticed how excited his goats became after eating the beans from a coffee plant. Did not appear in writing until 1671 and is probably apocryphal. So they're saying the 15th century there. But that kind of makes sense, I mean, if you see your animals acting differently after eating a certain plant, I might go check that out. Like cannabis.
It is so weird.
Yeah. How was it discovered that cannabis has an effect on you? Were there animals eating it and going, depending on your strain, are they into couch or are they jumping around like crazy? I don't know. But I mean,
yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah. What would see that? And I've wondered about this on other things too.
They probably started off with chewing the leaves.
Right.
And then over time graduated into sophistication and edibles.
Do you walk around just picking up random plant leaves and putting them in your mouth and chewing on them.
Why not?
Because you don't know.
I'm just kidding.
Right. It's yeah. I mean, back in the day, I don't know. People.
I'm sure there's testing that went on back then that we don't do anymore. There might have been the sniff test or a taste test, or they probably had the village idiot, here, try this, and if you dies, then you don't eat it.
That's true. Like tea. Okay, so fine. Yeah. They soaked some tea. They wanted some water. Maybe there was a tea. Is a tea a plant? I mean,
or somebody said, look, a tea bag.
A tree, right? Tea's just a plant. I don't know, honestly. A tea leaf.
Tea is kratom.
But is it a plant? Coffee. Or is it a plant? Or is it a tree?
Who?
The tea leaves.
It's a plant.
Okay. It's good stuff, though. I like tea. But I've always wondered that. What?
And it also depends. You can make tea out of other things like peppermint, different flowers. Sometimes tea is flowers.
Right. And that's the happenstance of maybe. It's like were things usually in history, throughout history, discovered by accident, or hey, let's soak this in some water and see what happens when we drink it. Is it going to taste good?
Sounds like a
soak it in cider if you want. It's probably better.
Like apples.
Apples make great cider.
Do you have a favorite company of apple cider?
Yes, Dickens.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the best. As a matter of fact, go ahead.
Have you heard about their new containers? The Dickens cider jugs?
No. No, you didn't.
Oh, sorry.
I love jugs. I mean,
well, they're also expanding like the wine companies. There's also the Dickens cider box.
Oh wait, that might be better than. Wait, can I get jugs and a box?
You could.
That's like the bonus. Or the never mind.
It's true. Sorry.
Okay, so what I was saying is I've often thought about how throughout history, thanks for derailing me, certain things, I was like, how do they ever, it's just weird. And a lot of it's natural stuff, the plants, how did you ever find out that, about cocaine?
Who, me personally?
No, or mushrooms. Mushrooms, okay, if they used mushrooms for eating purposes and all of a sudden they got this one and it made them, see crazy things. Okay, I get that. But still,
don't go to the
eating mushrooms. What made you pick up something that grew out of the mud and all that and eat it?
Poopy?
Yeah. What makes you do that?
Survival. We would never do that now because we have everything and more. We have cheesecake and porn. There is nothing else in the world.
I mean, it's probably like the person that found out that drinking cow's milk was a thing. Imagine all the weird stuff that guy did before he figured out that milk was, or after.
Oh, poor Bessie.
Yeah, I mean, and is he getting straight from the tap? Hi, Gilly.
Barbara.
Hey, I got to say hello to my brother, Brian Barnes. He's in the house. What's up, brother? All the way from Navarre, Florida, as a matter of fact. Yeah, that's my brother. Yeah, Brian Barnes. Yeah, the milk thing. That's kind of like you said. They just getting that off the tap, or
I don't know.
experimenting with that. Look, it's a good thing that they experiment with something else.
How do you know they didn't?
Fair enough.
Why are bulls so mean?
Well, I think that's kind of the anatomy thing to where, okay, the milk thing I get. Okay, so they're thinking, oh, look, this woman, she lactates. A cow, the baby goes, okay, well, I want to see what the difference is between the human.
Yeah, imagine being the first person to do that.
No.
Hey, Susie, what do you think that stuff tastes like? I'm going to try it.
Have you ever had
Let me crawl up under
natural,
I'm
unfiltered,
going to get some of that put in my
raw
coffee.
milk?
I have not.
Raw, because raw milk is kind of chunky if it's refrigerated.
Yeah.
Well, we had heard a story about MojoCon where there was some breast milk from being pumped and put in the freezer for a while. And
Aww.
I don't want to throw anyone under the bus, so I will not mention
Kitsy?
their name.
Oh.
Well, yeah.
So cute.
Kitsy. We called it Kitsy Creamer because Brad wanted to put it in his coffee.
You should.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Why? It's super, super, super sweet.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Okay, I
it
would
gives
try
you
it.
all the antibodies that the mom has from various things.
Is this why they come up with Italian sweet cream?
Yeah.
That's what
And
I
I've
use.
been vaccinated up the yin yang, so I have all kinds of, not literally, but
Well, you were in the military, so
It is a
who knows
weird
where they
place to put a
stuff.
vaccination.
I was in the military.
Yes, as a matter of fact, you were. You are.
No, and I even got all the rounds of my anthrax shot too.
I unfortunately, I did that. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Gilly.
You remember the one? I think we talked about this when we were all down there last. Actually, we were driving to the courthouse, I think, and they would give you the shot in your butt cheek. Was that Globin or something? Like you were sitting on a damn golf ball.
It's like tetanus.
It's something, but it was really thick serum like stuff, and they put it in your butt.
Wow.
In your butt cheek, literally. Hi, Gilly. It's our official off-track syndicate mascot right there. Gilly girl. Hi, Gilly. Oh, she's listening to us. Hi, baby Gilly. Gilly. Hi, baby Gilly girl.
Who's that?
Who is that? Gilly, get it, girl. Where's the squirrel? Get the squirrel. Get the squirrel. Okay.
Find Timmy. He fell down.
Yeah, right. All right, guys. Well, you know what? Is it snowing? Is it going to snow at your house, Melissa?
I heard a rumor that it might. So
because it's down south. It snowed inches in the Fort Worth, in the DFW area. Actually, I should say that because Mr. Ron Phillips has snow on the ground. So, all right, guys, stick around right here. Off Track Syndicate coming back at you here shortly. Get a drink.
All right, Rusty, I'm going to go have a quick smoke. I hid my video.
All right. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Damn, this is a long break.
Topping off with some Redneck Riviera. Yummy. Rusty, what the hell did you do all day?
I did the exciting job of servicing the old big truck. Here we go.
Coming in hot.
I love being an independent woman, but sometimes even I need something strong and rugged. I'm not opposed to having a relationship that will last forever. That's why I got myself a cat cooler. What? You thought I was going to say a man? They're made in the United States, and they come with a lifetime guarantee. What else could a girl ask for? Find your life partner at catcoolers.com. Catcoolers.com.
Welcome back into Off Track Syndicate, folks. Sorry, I was just reading. I'll get to it in a minute. Warhorse Legacy.org. The Warhorse Legacy Foundation, the folks over there, they do a lot for veterans and veterans' families. Yes, Melissa has the logo right behind her. Some great folks. Nonprofit organization dedicated to horsemanship, outdoor. I'll get it out someday. Outdoor recreation and networking. They offer programs free of charge to veterans and their families. Go check them out. It's a great thing. They have a 140-acre ranch in Northwest Arkansas, and it's a good thing. You need to go check them out and donate if you can. At all. There's a donate button up in the upper right hand corner of the website. Some great folks down there. So I was kind of scanning through this story. So we'll start out with Miley Cyrus. Now, this is not a brand new story, by the way, but I had not seen it before. It was from October. Says she got chased by UFO. Did you guys hear this?
No.
Yeah, right. It says the pop star revealed that she had once had a close encounter of the peak Miley kind after being chased down, quote, chased down by UFO while traveling through Southern California with a friend. Or, maybe it was the weed wax she admittedly bought from a guy in a van.
By the river.
Yeah, actually, she said, I was driving through San Bernardino with my friend and got chased down by some sort of UFO. I'm pretty sure about what I saw. But I had also bought weed wax from a guy in a van in front of a taco shop. So it could have been the weed wax, she explained. But the best way to describe it was a flying snowplow. Wow. Rusty.
Somebody used their snowplow on their roof.
I was in a band called the Flying Snowplow. So.
Right. Rusty, can you help me out here with something?
What's up?
What the heck is weed wax?
It's a wax form, or they say it's called wax. It's a wax form of THC.
Really? Okay. Yeah. What do you do
is
with
that
it?
Like hash?
Do you eat it?
No, it's not like hash, or I don't think it's like hash. No, you smoke it.
What's weed wax? $20, same as downtown.
No, it's a lot more than $20.
I'm sure it is probably 20 times, not 20.
It's like really concentrated. You know.
Oh, well, okay. Well, a flying snowplow? That's a UFO? No, I think you just described it as a flying snowplow.
It's just an FO, not
and,
a U.
And in Southern California, it does not snow. So maybe it was the weed wax. I don't know. That's not even. It had this big plow on the front of it, and I'm trying to. I can imagine her telling the story, because she just seems real ditzy, right?
Okay, yeah. Okay. So Southern California,
right?
Snowplow, in the air.
Yeah. Yes, flying snowplow. Yeah, that's what she says. UFO.
So what could it really be? Like a drone or?
I don't know. I mean, picture a snowplow.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like.
I have an explanation for this story.
What?
The Urban Dictionary says that a snowplow is the act of pushing cocaine around with a straw. So
wait, seriously?
A flying snowplow would be Miley Cyrus flying.
Well, she jumped off the roof while putting nose candy in her face.
Yeah, exactly.
And said she got chased by UFO. Is that it? Is that what we're saying?
That's what happened.
Yeah,
so the term snowplow is subjective.
Somebody
in Minnesota saying a snowplow and somebody in SoCal, it would be totally different.
In the when I was in the Air Force, my first duty station was the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, KISO Air Force Base. We called snowplowing something completely different.
Oh boy.
Oh, is that a fat chick joke?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's just plowing sexual snow is still snow. Just right there anyway. Anyway, she said it had a big plow on the front of it and it was glowing yellow. I did see it flying. My friend saw it too. Maybe it was I don't know, an airplane. I mean, it could have been, right?
How does an airplane look like a snowplow?
I don't know.
Was it a small plane like a?
Well, she didn't say how big the snowplow was. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, it's subjective.
Cyrus said that perhaps the most unsettling part of the encounter was locking eyes with the being piloting the UFO. Okay, now we have a turn of events. She locked eyes with the pilot, or the being piloting this, quote, flying snowplow UFO. I think she's crazy. I mean, literally. And I'm not talking politically. I think she's crazy.
Yeah, she is. Isn't she married or?
I don't know.
Like trying to be.
Well, this isn't the way to do it. This is not the way to capture a man by all this craziness. I mean, Chris, would you marry a chick who talked like this?
Well,
no, you only date it.
I don't.
You don't marry crazy.
Yeah.
Well, that's a Doc Thompson thing, right? You don't marry crazy. He didn't date. He did say you just date crazy. You don't marry crazy.
Right.
It would all depend on where she fell on the hot and crazy scale.
Well, it's Miley Cyrus, so not.
I don't think she's hot.
She's not above the Maginot line from.
No, I don't. I'm not saying she's ugly, but and maybe this is just me. With the level of kooky, she's not even attractive to me because that is unattractive to me. The crazy, I can't. It just starts going. You're hot, and all of a sudden, the more you talk, the more you interact with me, and just kind of starts slowly going downhill. Why are we sharing a de Havilland?
It's a flying snowplow.
Fair enough. It is Actually, it might not. Is that a de Havilland DH6?
I don't know. It was a flying snowplow.
Does that snowplow clouds, like cumulus clouds and stuff, so people can have a sunny day?
There's that.
All right.
It gets the chemtrails out of the way so the next plane can see where they're going.
I have.
So, what?
Oh, I thought you were done. Go ahead.
Oh no, she says I was shaking for like 5 days. She said it effed me up.
That's not the UFO sighting. That's the DTs.
Probably. I was on detox. No, she said I was shaking for like 5 days. It effed me up. I couldn't really look at the sky the same. I thought they might come back. I just don't.
How old is this story?
It's October. It's not old. I mean, it's a few.
This is recent.
Yeah, 2020, of course. October 21st, 2020. I'm going with she's had too much weed wax and God knows whatever else she's done. You know.
So I've got a something that at least our friends in Texas, ladies in Texas need to know about. Heads up, Texas. It's illegal to own more than 6 dildos.
Oh my!
Dirty whore mouth.
Sorry.
Oh wait, I'm in Mississippi.
You're in Mississippi. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can buy the whole store if you'd like, Melissa.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, Texas, but we need to.
Yeah, even Gilly's upset about this.
Yeah.
Let me start off by giving a little background. Back in 1973, the Texas legislature passed 42.31 of the Texas Penal Code. And there's my... Yeah.
That relative to the story, the penal.
This was dubbed an obscene device law, which prohibited the sale or promotion of obscene devices that are used for stimulation of the human genital organs.
It's obscene now?
This was in 73, such as artificial vaginas and sexual devices such as dildo. The law remains in place despite being found, unconstitutional by a federal appeals court almost a decade ago. The law mainly appears to be aimed at adult performances since it spells out use in a play, motion picture, dance, or other exhibition performed before an audience. The law was written at a time when the Supreme Court was dealing with obscenity cases and laws from around the country, although it does make an exception for those who have multiple devices for law and medical enforcement purposes. So that's the section I want to read.
We all have questions?
Questions.
Ladies first.
Go ahead, Melissa.
Melissa, no. Okay. So, go ahead, Chris.
I want to know what purposes law enforcement could have for these devices.
No, they don't. They're trying to get rid of them, right?
But it says it makes an exception in the law for those who have multiple devices for law and medical enforcement purposes.
Well, at one time, doctors did stimulate women to get rid of ailments, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a medical purpose.
My question here, me.
Yes, Sean, Mojo 50 right there in the front. Go ahead.
You can't have any more than 6. Is that what they're saying?
That's what they're saying.
It only takes 1. Unless unless you're really freaky. I mean, does it really take 6? Does it
not all at the same time?
Oh, well,
for your back and your shoulders and
okay. So when you're at this public quote exhibition or play or whatever else that Rusty had said, it doesn't take 6 to be offensive.
So there haven't been here's the disturbing. There have been many people that have been punished under the state law, but there have been a few.
I bet you what has happened, Rusty, in what you just said is, let's just say cops were called or found out. They went there and they needed proof. So what happens next is, well, okay, since you showed us and you proved it, I'm good. I'm there now. We can leave, no charges, because they got to witness it.
So a former teacher in
No?
3 who
You
was
just glaze right over that?
no,
Apparently.
I guess I didn't understand exactly what you were trying to say.
So the cops show up.
Okay.
And there's a woman using it, and they get to watch, so they don't care and they leave. Few were prosecuted,
but there have been some.
Some.
They didn't want to give the show, so they got prosecuted.
Dickhead cops. That's right.
Right. Yeah. So, like this former teacher and mother of 3 who was charged with selling a vibrator at a private sex party. She tried to sell the device to a pair of cops who were undercover at a sex party. Undercover. Never mind. Pretending to be married. This occurred in 2004, but she was ultimately acquitted. Another incident occurred in 2007, where a lingerie shop in Lubbock, Texas, was raided, and several sex toys were confiscated.
So if I take $600 worth of stuff out of a Walmart in Dallas, I'm not going to get prosecuted. But if I have more than 6 dildos,
yeah, but they're very loose on their gun laws. Like, yeah, you can have 7, 8, 9, 10 guns.
That's for
protection. You can't have 7, 8, 9, 10 dildos.
No. The dildo's just a toy gun, essentially.
Well, how many guns can you use at once?
Oh. Well, I have 2 hands.
Okay. Yeah. Dildo, same way. Yeah, 2 hands.
I mean, this is a little off track, but it kind of, they put all these obscure laws and stuff, and they hold on to them on the books because it seems like when there's somebody in power, whatever, prosecutor or law enforcement, and they can't get you on one thing, well, we'll just scour the books here, see what we can come up with. Oh, you have 7 dildos. You're going to jail.
Brad just talked about this the other day, I think, on the rules for radicals or something along those lines, that the Saul Alinsky way is just to, completely inundate the population with so many laws. They can't keep up with them, and they will always be in trouble for something regardless.
I just want people to stop telling me what I need, or you don't need that many of whatever.
Right.
Dildos, knives, guns, kids, cars. People need to stop saying you don't need that. How many do you actually need? It's none of your freaking business.
That's right. Because if it ain't breaking my leg or picking my pocket, do what you wish.
I'm not saying anything, but I got a coupon for $20 off my next Pure Romance purchase.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, what are you getting?
I don't know yet. 6 dildos, probably.
$20 off, same as downtown.
That's right.
Oh, and 2001, a wife and husband who just happened to be attorneys tried to extort several of the woman's lovers using this statute. So, whatever. The Texas law was updated in 2003, but appears to still include a line saying it is illegal to own more than 6 dildos. Although it remains on the books, it is unenforceable. Bullshit, because they can go in there and if they don't find what they're looking for.
What kind of trouble is Brad in if they find him with that bag of dicks?
Wow. Oh, God, I didn't even think about that.
If the cops are coming, you can hide them really quick.
Well, he can just eat
them.
Cops
are coming. They're satisfied, aren't they?
Hide 1 anyway. So if you have 7, oh, no, I really only have 6.
Okay, Brad, so what if it's a lesbian
couple?
Shove
them all in your mouth.
Whoa. Are they only allowed to have 6 each or combined?
Wow, that's hey.
Is it a per person thing or a per household thing?
I don't know. They'll probably manipulate that law however they choose.
Yeah.
Right?
Thing, yeah.
You're talking about laws and stuff. It like some laws are ridiculous and they shouldn't be on the books anymore.
Hide the 7th dildo quick. The police are coming.
The law we discovered in Mississippi is on Sundays. You can take your wife to the courthouse steps at noon and beat her. So maybe we should review that law and others like that, and not worry about how many dildos people have.
Was there a dildo shortage when they wrote this law? Maybe they were concerned about hoarding.
No, and in Texas, everything's bigger.
Sure.
That's probably why. And what's the difference between are they going to differentiate between a dildo and a regular vibrator? Or a regular, is it all masturbators, or are they tools?
Guys, don't
or
use
partners? Or does it have to be phallus shaped?
Hold on.
Or can
I find this law to be sexist.
Butterfly shaped?
Question.
Is the line of questioning a little out of line?
No.
You up in the
front.
Corner. Yeah.
Sean
you
Mojo.
You said all masturbators. Does that include guys? Because check local listings.
No,
I meant need dildos to masturbate.
I mean, non-human masturbators, like masturbators that are accessories, like an accessory.
I thought you meant.
But you can have the fleshlight. Is that count as a dildo?
What?
Rusty?
They were.
The what?
That too. That was in there as well.
Or like Sean's blow up sheep. Does that count?
So any masturbator.
Timmy has that, actually.
Yes.
Tool.
Someone sent one to Timmy, didn't they?
Jennifer Owens May over in Facebook chat says, and this is great, hashtag self-care Sunday.
Self-care Sunday, masturbation Monday.
What?
I mean, I don't know.
Blowing up. Jeez. I'm confused.
John Doherty and Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, Rosie and her 5 sisters.
Romeo won Oscar.
Right? Oh my goodness. Okay.
Anyway, so to wrap that up,
that's right, Barbara. You came at just the right time. We love you.
Rusty, wrapping it up is a completely different story about condoms.
Well, there you go. How exactly did they decide on 6 as a limit? Who knows? We're guessing whoever
to tell me what the number is.
The Beaver wants to know about hot dog packages in Texas, because if you buy one, are you automatically over the limit?
Oh, because they're in a pack of 8.
A package of 8?
Yeah, they only come in 6 buns.
I'm guessing whoever proposed the insane law probably did a quick check of their own bedroom drawer, counted as many sex toys they had, then just added a couple more just in case.
Well, because look, if you're only allowed 6 and you've only got 2, you know the ladies are running out to order the rest of the other 4.
Do bullets count?
I don't know. I don't order dildos, so
I'm very confused now. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, not that kind of bullet, Chris.
I'm not talking about ammunition.
Yeah.
Well,
I get it.
Yeah, but bullets penetrate. Yeah, bullets penetrate, but not in the same. Huh?
No.
Okay. Hey, Chris, did you say you had a story?
Sure. Why not?
If you don't, I do. Go ahead.
Yeah, I threw a bunch of them in the chat that I want you to do or pick from.
Oh, okay. Well,
so go ahead and look at those, and I'm going to give people a choice between 3 or 4 headlines here, and then we'll do one of those.
No, John, they don't count. John Doherty. Go ahead.
So the first story: to avoid tech censorship, the Babylon Bee announces innovative new print edition. Biden says his first act as president will be to impeach Donald Trump. Antifa accuses Trump supporters of cultural appropriation.
Oh, my God.
To protest the siege on Capitol Hill, Kamala Harris helps BLM burn down another target.
You know what? My aneurysm's coming back quick. Stop it. Thank God this is satire from the Babylon Bee. But like I will say it every time, there's a little bit of truth in every story that comes out of that website.
Pelosi calls for Capitol to increase presence of social workers.
You don't believe that?
That's true. Congress is upset because they're the only criminals allowed in the building.
That is a very, I told you there's always something true in these stories. There it is. Yeah. Right there.
CNN gravely reports on the first violent protest in recent memory.
Huh. Wow. They they don't pay attention, do they? No investigative in their journalism.
No. So I think I want to read the Antifa accuses Trump supporters of cultural appropriation.
Oh, those were all different stories.
Those were all different headlines, yes.
Oh, well, Read what you want.
Aye. From U.S. News, Antifa leaders are condemning the storming of the Capitol building in D.C. as an egregious act of cultural appropriation. Antifa representatives reported being deeply hurt by this insensitive display. My culture is not your protest, said Portland Antifa organizer Van Trixie Dirtpot. It
went a lot faster than you thought. We'll come back with the rest of that story right here. Off Track Syndicate, guys. It's coming fast. I'm just saying. Hi, Gilly. Woo, woo. Gilly Girl, our lovable mascot. See you guys on the other side, guys, right here. Off Track Syndicate.
Yeah, Sean, I threw a whole bunch of stories in the Facebook chat thread. If you go take a look there, there's probably something you can.
Oh, I got one here. I've got stories. I just.
I got extra ones too.
I'm definitely going to go over this one. Stuff.
Miss Jen Clifton, SoCal.
SoCal in the house.
Bobby J. Miller.
Who's that?
Bobby.
I know.
Damn it,
Bobby.
Damn it, Bubby.
Crazy eyes.
I don't know. I've seen some pictures of her that she doesn't look like she has the crazy eyes.
Well, they're good at the crazy eye folks are good at hiding it sometimes. They can't hide it all.
She's not Greta Thunberg crazy, right? I mean, because it's her birthday. She's 18 now.
How dare you?
There's also the hot crazy, the chart too. So Sean, would you?
Well, that's what we were talking about earlier. There is an actual chart that someone has made, the crazy and hot, or whichever way that goes. That's a graph,
right?
And there's a whole explanation on. There's a fine area of stuff.
Yeah, Barney Stinson did a great job explaining the hot
Chris
crazy
remembers the name. Have you been?
You know, I watched that show. I'm one of those people that were talking about the other day. Remember they were talking about The Office. Cal was talking about The Office, but yes. I was the How I Met Your Mother. I kind of jumped on the bandwagon towards the end, and I watched every single episode.
I did too. I went back and watched the whole thing.
Yeah, I did too. I liked it.
Do you guys remember I don't know if you guys watched HBO at all. In the 90s, they had the series called Oz. It was about the prison.
3 times.
Started watching it again. It seems kind of corny now, going back.
Well,
still cool.
I like the excitement from back then. It was good.
You know, I think that one of the first things, and this is me not knowing because I'm not a law enforcement officer, but it seems that if you put someone in cuffs, you should always make sure the cuffs are tight enough. Otherwise, you have instances like Tasha Sponsler, 33, in Texas, suspected shoplifter she was. She slipped out of her handcuffs in the back seat of the squad car. It was a Tahoe, because I watched the video.
Tahoe.
Yeah, the Tahoe. Slipped out of her handcuffs, and the officer, and I guess you can close that little, there's a little window, or there's an opening in this vehicle. The officer left open. She slipped out of her handcuffs, slid through the 12-inch square opening, got in the driver's seat while they were going through her stuff, and took off. She stole the cop car, the Tahoe, reaching speeds of 100 miles per hour while attempting to flee. That's it's Lufkin, Texas, by the way. Rusty was talking about Lufkin earlier.
It was Lubbock.
Oh, Lubbock. You're right. It was
Lubbock or Lufkin.
No, he was talking about Lubbock. This is Lufkin. It's down on.
But did they give Sam's name in the article?
Yeah, it's Sam used the alias Tasha Sponsler.
Okay, Sam used an alias.
Yeah, Sam. Yeah.
Yeah. And she upped her age. This is an old chick. She's 33.
Ooh, ancient.
Yeah, that's too old for Rusty.
Sponsler nearly went on head on with 2 Lufkin officers and a Huntington constable. Why do they call them constables in Texas?
I love that. It always brings me back to Young Frankenstein. Good evening, constable.
Right. I don't really know why. I mean, is that county constable? I don't know.
Yeah, I bet it's what
town.
Because they say local. No, they said 2 Lufkin. That would be local Lufkin officers and a Huntington. Maybe you could look up Huntington County or Huntington. I don't know what that is. Maybe constables for. Where's our Texas folks at? Can you
I think
answer
it's town.
chat?
But we have a Texas folk over here in the Mojo 50 Facebook chat. Kevin Harmon says everything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
Oh, that's.
So perhaps he could tell us about this constable thing.
Yeah, he should tell us about the constable. So yeah, almost running into that. Throughout the chase, officers could see her reaching for the officer's shotgun, which is, of course, mechanically locked into the vehicle. You can't just reach over and pull it out. You can't just whip it out. You know what I mean? It's a shotgun. It's a dangerous thing. You don't want to be.
Girls wouldn't have experience with whipping anything out.
Well, no, actually. Hey, hello. Yes, they do. It might not be theirs, Rusty. Let's hope it's not theirs. Otherwise, they're not girls.
Yeah, we call it number 7 now.
Wait, what?
Number what?
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Melissa, can you elaborate, please?
Well, his previous story was about dildos. I'm going to talk about strap-ons.
Number 7.
They often whip things out. It just goes like.
Oh, look, there we go. Here we go. There it is.
Okay. It took 23 minutes for the Texas trooper. He actually threw a pit maneuver on her, which, for those who don't know, is pursuit intervention technique. So, no, it's the other.
An officer tried to do a pit maneuver on me one time. He missed, and he hit a tree.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Wow. I was going 5 miles an hour. Maybe.
I don't know if I want to ask questions right now. Because you seem serious.
I am. I was barely moving. I was pulling into a driveway. They missed me. They hit a tree.
Wait, whose driveway?
My driveway.
That's hilarious.
It's not hilarious. He tried to hit me.
Hilarious.
He missed. He hit a tree, and I had to pay $3,000 to fix his car.
Yeah, but that's.
Wow.
Okay, move along.
Anyway,
let's move along right now.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Yeah. So the suspect refused medical treatment at the scene. She hit a tree, by the way. They spun her out. She hit a tree. Suspect refused medical treatment at the scene and was transported to Angelina County Jail. So it must not be Huntington County, I'm guessing, where she remains in custody on $18,000 bond. Excuse me. She faces a slew of charges, including causing serious bodily injury, threat of a deadly weapon, aggravated assault against a public servant, possession of a controlled substance, evading arrest with a vehicle with a previous conviction, and unauthorized use of a vehicle. This chick is 33. I thought about this after, because I actually read this before. Right now.
No way.
There's a first time for everything. And I thought about this. I'm like, this girl is 33 years old. And I watched the video. She's an attractive girl. What are you doing? You know, what are you thinking? You are 33. You have a long life to live. You're screwed.
Not thinking. That's the problem.
She thought it out. Now look, I don't know if she's on any drugs or anything, but by the video that I watched, she seems calm, cool, and collected. She has her wits about her, calculated, if you will.
But she decided to steal a cop car.
She literally she looked around. She wasn't nervous. She made sure no one could see her. She was very, just discreet. Took them off. She turned around, climbed over to see where they were at, what they were looking at, and crawled through into the front seat. And all of a sudden they see her and she takes off. But you're 33 years old. You have a lot of life ahead of you.
Yep.
That's
going to have a lot of life ahead of her locked up.
Yeah.
Constable, our Texas listener has filled us in on what a constable is. A constable is in Texas what here in Illinois or Wisconsin we would call a sheriff's deputy.
A county cop.
It's the county cop, yeah.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. Well, good.
All right.
I got pulled over by Oklahoma one time. I'll just leave it there. Never mind. Moving on. It's recent, so we'll just move on.
Let's go ahead and give a quick shout out. Happy anniversary to Jeremy Hansen and his beautiful and obviously sight impaired wife.
What?
Happy anniversary.
Right. We believe that his wife needs glasses, maybe, or
yeah, obviously she is quite sight impaired. But anyway,
wow,
she's pretty.
Yeah.
But happy anniversary, Jeremy.
Huh. Internet is slow here. Okay. Yeah, happy anniversary, guys. That's everyone can reach a birthday by just staying alive. Reaching an anniversary, that takes a lot of freaking work.
That's intentional.
Yes, that is intentional. I love that word. Melissa and I have had many talks over the years. That is intentional. That's trying. You don't have to. Some people have to try to stay alive, I guess.
Wow, Sean, that's really cool.
What?
Years. We've known each other for years now.
We have.
It's awesome.
We are old school, baby. What's up?
Me too. What about me? Me too.
All of us.
Yes.
I was just talking.
Rusty. Hashtag me too.
You're not left out. No, I've only known you, Rusty, since what time is it?
Don't we have a month to go before our 2-year anniversary?
We are coming up on our Mojo 50 anniversary of being on the network.
About
2
30
years.
days.
Yeah, it was February 10th.
Mm-hmm.
About 30 days.
If we're still on, I may do the show naked. Just saying.
No,
Again?
I won't be here. By the way, in case Rusty knows, I think I told Chris, Melissa doesn't know. Next week, someone is going to fill in for me.
Mystery guest.
Yeah, and I'm look, if it's okay with the three of you, I'd like to see him actually fill in for me, but I'll leave that up to you guys because I'm not going to be here. So you guys
know who that is.
Okay, it don't have to be a mystery, right? We can tell them. We let the cat out of the bag. Yeah, Timmy the pilot.
Oh, okay.
Timmy the pilot.
Dan Maynard says, "I remember when y'all were just jackholes in a chat room."
That's
we
true.
Still are. Oh, MeWe. We're a MeWe Jack.
Okay, so I'm trying to get this website open, and it lets me, but it's throwing this stupid thing. I don't want no cookies.
You want white macadamia nut cookies? White chocolate macadamia.
Okay. Do I want to accept the fact that they? No, I don't want to accept anything. I'm not accepting anything.
Maybe Beaver could do the white macadamia nut cookies for APR.
I bet she could.
Because I like Beaver's cookies.
Okay, so I'm going to read this through the filter. This is like watching Playboy through the squiggly lines. I'm trying to read a story through the tinted stuff of a pop-up from the website. It's wanting me to click on something, and I'm not clicking on anything there. So, okay, so there's stories been cropped up on Reddit detailing people's experiences of using toothpaste as a lubricant during masturbation or sex.
Well, that is stupid.
Yeah. I mean, look, I don't care what flavor it is. That seems painful because they all burn my mouth. Not burn, but, tingle, whatever.
Well, it's got the
So
tip.
I used to
Does it leave it minty
to,
fresh?
Yeah, for the
Minty fresh masturbation.
Yeah, for the for when you're done, queef.
Oh, stop.
Wow.
See, this is why we let Melissa do the rank stuff, because she's a lady. She can get away with it. It's not sexist.
So I could understand the Hall's cough drop thing. That was crazy a few years ago, but toothpaste? No.
No, and it's not, look, some of it's kind of gritty, right? Can you, okay, think about this.
Tom's of Maine.
What? I'm sorry, what?
Tom's of Maine. The stuff with all the baking soda in it. Can you imagine the friction? Because the baking soda in the toothpaste is supposed to remove stains. Yeah.
I think you should consult your dentist too before. I'm just saying. Hey,
consult your dentist before you use it on your wiener.
So, Doc, what do you think about me putting this on my junk?
That leaves a different definition of polishing your knob, because it'll come out real shiny after that.
Use toothpaste to polish what, like sterling silver, and
yeah,
can I polish my knob with toothpaste?
And it would have that little piece of light that'll come down there and go, ding.
You're not going to believe how white this thing is.
look at my smile. I know the other smile's out there.
Alternative to anal bleaching, use a crest.
No, I'm crying.
It's not purple anymore.
Now, and I'm not going to throw anyone under the bus here. I know a young lady who works in a dental office, so I'm sure she's dying right now. That's funny. As such, a medical expert has stepped in to warn people of the dangers that can occur if you put toothpaste anywhere other than your teeth.
Is that supposed to clean out your cavity?
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
A doctor, a consultant in obstetrics. No, wait.
Obstetrics.
No, it's obstetrics, right?
Obstetrics.
Oh, thank you. And gynecology revealed how the product can cause infections or even chemical burns. Thank you. Chemical burns. Ow. If you use it on your genitals.
Oh.
Toothpaste can contain ingredients such as bleaching agent. Well, like Rusty said, if you want to put it on your butthole, bleaching agents, peppermint, and scented oil. Can you imagine putting an oil all up? No.
Burn.
Be irritated and abrasive. That's just.
Imagine cinnamon toothpaste.
Beaver wants to know if any minty flavors would counteract fishy smells.
Yeah. Holly, I was just talking about the after queef.
They may cause mild chemical burn and blistering of any area or of sensitive skin. I definitely advise against putting toothpaste in or on your genitals. These products are specifically designed for oral use. Well, okay, fine. Oral. Oh, no?
No.
Oh, okay. Oral use and can disrupt the balance of your vagina flora. I was in a band called Vagina Flora.
And fauna.
Fauna? What's fauna?
You don't want to disturb the vaginal flora and fauna.
Okay. Which might lead to thrush. Okay, seriously, thrush? Ooh. That's serious,
that's pretty
right?
yeasty.
You bred with that, right?
Yeah, it's chunky.
Oh, gosh.
I used to listen to thrush a lot.
No, that's not pronounced. It's thrush.
Tom Sawyer.
Minus the.
Just like thrush, except without the.
They can also damage the delicate skin in the area of the vaginal wall, affecting the amount of pleasure you experience during sex. Okay, well, that's something we do not want to affect, unless it's good, of course. But I'm guessing it's not going to be. I can't imagine something that, a little tingling in here and there, because they make oil lubricants with some certain, I don't know what they put in it. I'm sure it's not toothpaste. That makes your genitals, guy or girl, tingle a little bit, I guess. But No, I just can't. I can't. Really?
I think Leslie got this right. It says, sounds like the idea from the same people who eat Tide Pods.
Probably.
Maybe this is a new challenge.
Yeah.
I mean, look, we already had the 30-second dick fire challenge, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have that T-shirt, by the way. It's
Oh my.
But yeah, you're right. Who in the hell? That's sad and scary.
Jeremy Hansen says, "Do you remember making the volcano in school?" He's having flashbacks. I never got to do the volcano, but
I didn't either.
Stink bombs.
I did it in 6th grade.
You did
the
what?
Paper mache volcano with the vinegar and baking soda.
Was that like a volcano douche?
Mm-hmm.
No, it was a science project. Science fair.
Okay. She added, I wouldn't recommend using toothpaste on any other bathroom products as lubricant, for that matter, on your genitals, as these products are not recommended for the use and can irritate the skin as well as disrupt the cellular balance. Look, because cellular balance, that's important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I get a cellular balance beam.
Bobby's going to stick with coconut oil.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, what?
Bobby's going to stick with coconut oil.
Where are you reading this at? Because
because it's good for his beard too. That's why.
Yeah.
And I'm noticing a few people in here putting in. They're throwing out their Pop Rocks.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait. Where do I get some Pop Rocks?
Anywhere. They're literally at every store.
I have. Can you send me some? Because I haven't seen them.
Yeah.
Silicone or
water
water-based.
Green apple or cotton candy.
Ooh, cotton candy.
Okay.
Like 32 packs. Be prepared. Wait.
Okay.
Silicone or water-based lubricants, which is designed and intended for use during sex, are the best products to invest in. So, folks, do not. We've talked about uses for toothpaste in the past. This is not one of them.
Do not stick that there.
Yeah. Okay. Are they going to have a warning label on toothpaste? Maybe they do. Maybe who has ever read the box on a toothpaste box?
To be used orally or something, like only administered.
Rusty, I believe you have. I believe you.
I read everything. I can't help it.
Are you serious?
What else is he going to do in the bathroom?
Well,
yeah.
All right.
Like when you read the bag of shampoo bottles to make you poop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know how long this one's going to go, but we're going to go with this one anyway. It's from the same website. So, here's my little pop-up. Man. Wait, really, Chris? What?
There were several there. You don't have
Well, a man with a long history of wow, we are really on it tonight. Performing sex acts near horses has done it again. This is what popped up. For the second time in 24 hours. Second time in one day, the guy, he struck again. Malcolm Down 61 has a long history. I hope it's just a history of pleasuring himself near horses. Was last. What? That doesn't even make sense. Was last before the courts in 2016 when he was jailed for what a judge called totally disgusting behavior.
Or Sarah Jessica Parker.
She's been violated.
So it's against the law to masturbate near horses. Is there like a specified distance? Well, if you're 25 feet away, you're okay. But if you're within 15 feet, well, you're going to jail.
I mean, if the horse can see you.
So what does riding bareback really mean?
Without a condom, I think.
We need to find Jen. Where's Jen?
Okay, so here's a question. Let's say I have this friend. Because I'm asking for a friend. Used to have horses.
Oh, dear God.
And he has glue.
No.
Oh.
I don't know. I haven't talked to him. Wanted to have sex on a horse with his girl.
Why?
He would go to jail.
Wait, no, this is in like England or some crap. I'm talking in America. Look, it's America.
Yeah, we're a lot more free than they are there.
Yeah, I mean, so like he wanted to lay her down, cross the horse's mane. And, he's sitting on the horse. Normally, he wanted to have sex on the horse. Wow,
that's just weird.
Is it?
Yes.
Hi.
Okay, I'm making sure that I'm not.
You get the horse. You get the horse to trot, and neither one of you have to do any work. It's just a bump, 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 bump.
Yeah, but did you ever accidentally get a piece of horsehair up there?
Oh boy.
I don't know. It's not. Hello. I've never done this.
No.
Oh,
well, then why'd you ask?
That's what I think of when I think of something like that. Like,
what's the difference between horsehair and
it's
hair?
It's
oh my
danger management. It is thinking about all the possibilities that could happen. Just planning.
This is just what happens when you have a kid. You get worst case scenario brain.
Or a shoe shine kit.
Wait. So it says here, getting back to the story, because we are off track. A shocked member of the public was about 200 yards away and initially thought Downs was urinating. Prosecutor Neil Coxon, really, that's your name? You're kneeling, and okay. Neil Coxon told Hull Crown Court it soon became clear he was in fact masturbating. This activity went on for 3 or 4 minutes. His penis was exposed for about 10 minutes.
Oh my God!
Wait, so he had it hanging out there for about 10 minutes, but he was only masturbating for 3 or 4. He was like, "Hey."
He was priming.
What do you think of this?
Goki Jason in the chat said if Rusty says it's weird, sorry.
Yeah, right.
What? He said, "Look, what do you got it hanging out?" Be like, "Hey, how you doing? What do you think of this? Should I touch it?"
I was priming.
Just standing there. No, I said it was out for 10 minutes.
Right. Yeah, it was out for 10 minutes.
Only masturbating for 3 or 4.
Okay.
Is he letting it air dry afterwards, or is he just
hanging
around for?
I believe the correct term is acclimating.
I think he was probably trying to impress the horse.
Yes.
Yeah,
he put a wet dish towel over it and was doing the little push-up things first, just to kind of like warm it up.
Oh wait, hold on. Downs told officers, "I was sat on a bench. I was feeling sexy, so I started to."
Attention. It's last call. Fro call, bitches.
Oh my God!
Last call.
No, God,
Who is
please,
that?
no!
Where does that come from?
I have no idea.
I just thought of this. I can't wait for that to happen to Timmy next week.
Well, that's going to be a bit odd for him, isn't it? And you know what? Yeah, we'll just leave that right there.
He's usually in bed by this time, so he never hears.
Yeah, he's probably not watching right now. So,
Saddle Tramp says that horsehair is awful itchy.
I was in a band called Awful Itchy.
Speaking of that,
there's a cream for that.
Sarah Nichols said Izzo is filling in for Brad.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry. When?
The morning?
I don't know.
And wait, here's the question: how does she know?
Mm-hmm. She's on the ends with Izzo.
Yeah, she's well.
Does he have her phone number?
I think they.
All right.
They're a thing.
So anyway,
tomorrow she said tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
They're close. Sarah in the Dom. Yeah. Sarah in the Dom.
I'm looking forward to next week. I'll be hanging out with my kid doing some special stuff, but next Sunday. But I'm looking forward to going back and listening to next Sunday's show to see me hanging out with you.
You're going to need some CBD oils when you go back and listen to that show. So let me tell you where you can get some.
I was hoping you would, because
mojo50.com/shop, and you get the anti-anxiety drops that Sean's going to need when he listens to next week's Off Track.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and that is called
KB
CBD
CBD oils.
Right, and you use the promo code whiskey.
Yes, please use a promo code whiskey.
Get you $15 off a bottle. Order one at a time. Do not be mistaken.
You're going to need
Order
two
one
to
at a
get
time.
to next week's show.
Well, yeah, if you order a bottle at one bottle, you get $15 off. If you order separately another bottle, guess what? Same promo code whiskey, you get another $15 off. Do not order together. Order separately.
And hey, go hit some get some t-shirts. Go to our Facebook page, Off Track Syndicate, and hit the shop now button.
T-shirts, hoodies. Still trying.
There's
Brian
a zip
Clark
up one.
was,
Somebody wanted a zip up one. Who was it?
Yeah, there's a couple people who want those. Brian Clark wants a decal, and I'm just going to address this publicly. We actually had a decal. It's a die cut, so it actually cuts everything out.
A dike?
Yes, die cut. Die cut.
It's cool.
We tried to remake another one today. It's so far we're not getting the die cut. They're not allowing us, so we got to work on that.
Look, I did put it up there, but the die, I don't understand why, but it looks really funky. But
I didn't see it.
There is one. Well, maybe
a picture.
I don't know. Maybe it's. I'll have to check it.
Guys,
love you all.
Love you.
We're done already?
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with us through the shit show again. Hope you guys enjoyed it right here, Off Track Syndicate. And I will see you in a couple weeks. These other three wonderful people, they'll be back next Sunday. Same time, 8 p.m. Eastern, Mojo 50.
Thanks, guys. Love you.
Whatever.